And right on top of 4 p.m, we're getting you details of India's vaccine dry run. In fact, for the last few weeks, the central government, different states have been preparing for the COVID-19 vaccination. UK has approved 2 vaccines in India for emergency use authorization. Several meetings have been held, and that meeting will continue in 2021, early 2021, perhaps on the 1st or 2nd of January. We're expecting some movement on that front. But across India, the dry run for the vaccines will begin. And on the 2nd of January, we are being told there will be a dry run across India. And this will be a dry run for the actual COVID vaccine drive. 2 cities will be identified in each state where the storage and distribution will be executed. And the dry run will implement the plan of transportation of the vaccine from airports to the cold storage centers to the eventual vaccine centers. A special app will be used for vaccination program, and government will contact the person who has to be vaccinated. In the first phase, health workers will be given COVID-19 vaccination, and as soon as any company gets authorized for the emergency use of the vaccine, the dry run will convert into the actual vaccination process. So in short, India is a few days away from COVID-19 vaccination. Health departments collaborating with states for the dry run that starts on the 2nd of January. Okay, we have our correspondents joining us from different parts of the country this evening. Aneri live from Hyderabad, Apurva joining us live from Chennai, Shivani joining us live from the national capital. We have Samarth joining us live from Lucknow. I see Sagai Raj there joining us live from Bengaluru. And let me go across to Ashwin joining us live from Thiruvananthapuram in Kerala. First up, Ashwin, what are the preparations, given the protocols and the plans for the dry run? Every state will identify 2 cities, and the end-to-end vaccine drive right from the airports to the transportation to the cold storage centers, and from there on directly to the vaccine distribution centers. And the government, we are given to understand, will contact the people, in this case, who have to be vaccinated. In Kerala, what are you picking up? Have any cities been identified? What's the latest?
Yes. Yes, Niranjan. I've just spoken to the concerned health officials in Kerala. I've been calling different districts, and I have got this information that the principal secretary has sent a letter to all the DMOs across the districts saying that to be ready for the mock drill or the dry run, as we say it. So the Wayanad DMO has herself confirmed to me that 7,000 people dry run will be conducted in the district of Wayanad. The total number of beneficiaries of the first, the total number of beneficiaries which has been collected so far from Kerala includes 3 lakh people. Of it, 50,000 is the total number from the capital city of Thiruvananthapuram. And also we have got confirmation from Wayanad. So it really confirms the press release which was given, which states that not just in the capital but also in the hilly terrains of Kerala, this dry run will also be conducted, which means Wayanad is one place where the dry run is going to be conducted. It has been confirmed, and it is very, very good news for the state of Kerala, which is grappling actually with the high numbers of COVID. In fact, it is amongst the top with the 9.8 positivity rate, one of the highest in the country. In the last 24 hours, 5,700 people were infected by COVID. It has been found out of 60,000 tests which was done. So the numbers are high. The government is grappling to contain it, and a test run, a dry run is definitely good news. Niranjan.
Yeah, absolutely. From Kerala, moving upwards, first pit stop at Chennai, where I can get in the update from Apurva. Okay, Apurva is there. Apurva, what's the update from Chennai? Have the cities been identified? What's the protocol in place?
Well, In fact, the Health Secretary Dr. Radhakrishnan IAS as well as several other health officials here in the state have been conducting a high-level meeting with the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister and the Health Minister post this important meeting that had taken place at the centre. And following this, most likely two districts will be selected here in the state of Tamil Nadu as well. As of now, there has already been one patient who has been tested positive for the new COVID virus strain here in Chennai. His lab reports were sent to Pune where he had tested positive for the new strain of COVID virus. He had been a UK returnee and all of his immediate contacts have been put under the radar as well. The health department has also made a lot of arrangements with safety protocols that have been put in place out here. Remember, yesterday the state of Tamil Nadu recorded around 945 new positive cases yesterday, and overall we have seen the number of cases being stable over the last couple of months, in fact, in the state of Tamil Nadu. But the state government, with the increase in the number of people who have been returning back from UK, has put a hold on all those people who have come back inside Chennai as well as several districts here in Tamil Nadu. In fact, the state government has also put out an issued order stating that all those who had travelled back into Chennai and into Tamil Nadu from November 23rd up until December 23rd need to identify themselves, get themselves checked for the RT-PCR test, as well as notify the Chennai Corporation and corporation officials here in the state to ensure that they are put on a 14-day mandatory check from today. That is self-isolation will be done for them for the next 14 days.
From Chennai to Hyderabad, Apurva. Quick pit stop from Chennai to Hyderabad now. Thiruvananthapuram to Chennai to Hyderabad. Aneri, what's the update on the vaccine dry run there?
Well, that's right, Niranjan. Now, when we speak about the vaccine dry run, Andhra Pradesh also was one of the states which were selected 2 days back in regard with the mock drill, which was conducted in 4 states. Andhra Pradesh has conducted the mock drill in 5 different locations. And now, also, when we speak about the Telangana government, well, the health officials of Telangana say that they have already listed out the beneficiaries who will be first getting the vaccine dose, and all said that post 15th of January, we are expecting a vaccine to be rolled out. And so the dry run is very much important, because as we saw in Andhra Pradesh, the dry run which was conducted was very much helpful to the administration staff and also to the people, the vaccinator officers who were explaining to the people, to let it be the healthcare workers or let it be the citizens, because first they need to explain them what exactly is this vaccine shot all about and also the benefits of these vaccine shots. But it's almost a half an hour to 45 minutes of procedure. Once a person enters the vaccination center, then he or she has to be pre-registered for that vaccine shot, and later they will also be getting an online SMS, and then the vaccinator officer will explain them what are the benefits. Then a vaccine shot will be given. But after that also, it's a half an hour procedure. Once the vaccine shot is given, the person will be kept under observation for nearly half an hour and will be observing if there are any further symptoms in that regard or any kind of reaction after getting the vaccine shot. So this all procedure is very much important, so that even the citizens are aware of how a vaccine shot is given, because COVID-19 is one of the important things which everyone has been waiting for. But now Telangana has already rolled out.
Go to Bengaluru next. Thiruvananthapuram to Chennai to Hyderabad to Bengaluru next. Aneri, sorry to cut you short there. Sagai joining us with the update. Sagai, what's the update in Bengaluru? Will it be one of the cities that has been identified for the COVID vaccine dry run?
So what we get to learn from Health Commissioner's office is that there will be 5 locations which will be identified. Then there will be 5 sessions of vaccination which will be given, and all these people who is going to benefit are a pre-beneficiary who already have the names and list. So probably they might try to develop an app or a software which will identify these beneficiaries, whether it is health workers or frontline workers or anybody else. These people will get a pre-message and they have to come up with that message message and show in those places. And there will be a 5 session of vaccination which will happen. And they will also try to locate the locations, which is also helpful in terms of logistics, in terms of airport, and in terms of amenities for them to shift from one place to another. So this will become a 2 headquarters for supplying vaccine from North Karnataka to South Karnataka. So all the logistics works have been done here by the government, by the health department. And as I told you earlier, yes, there will be a session, 5 session, which will be conducted in the identified location. And all this will be pre-beneficiaries will be first receiving this dry run.
Yeah, there's a serious concern in Karnataka, which has been reporting a spike in COVID cases. In fact, one of the states where the centre is also keeping a close watch. Let me quickly go across to Yesha, joining us live from Mumbai next. Yesha, will Mumbai be one of the cities identified for this dry run?
That's right, Niranjan. What is important here when it comes to the whole dry run initiated by the central government is that Mumbai has already prepared to have cold storage facilities for the vaccines that are going to be coming in, which the BMC is going to prepare the first one at Kanjana, which is under the process right now. We've also seen that there are 4 cold storage facilities which are already in place at 4 hospitals, which have been COVID hospitals in the city, which includes Sion Hospital, GT and GT Hospital, among the others. Now, why this dry run becomes important in a city like Mumbai is because we've seen that Mumbai has reported large number of cases ever since the pandemic struck India. Mumbai had also been one of the first cities where the first COVID case was detected, and we've seen that Maharashtra on a whole has been reporting large number of cases. It has already had more than 19 lakh cases which have been detected in Maharashtra. Now, Mumbai, though, has been reporting lesser number of cases for the last few weeks, but yesterday there was a slight spike in the case. There were 714 cases that were reported. Now, Mumbai, being a city, can be selected for the dry run also because Adar Poonawalla from Serum Institute had last week just mentioned that they would roll out the vaccine from Serum Institute early in 2021, which is sometime by next month. So in that case, a dry run at this particular point that the central government has mentioned coming up sometime in Jan end would play a crucial role because with the vaccine being brought into circulation and the BMC already preparing to have cold storage facilities in Mumbai, and the fact that the number of cases though have been drastically decreasing, Maharashtra and Mumbai on a whole had reported large number of cases in the country.
Yesha, quickly, I need to go across to Lucknow next. Lucknow, next pit stop to get the update on the COVID dry run. Yesha, sorry to interrupt you there. Samarth, what's the update? Quickly, if you can tell our viewers, and then I'll go across to Delhi next.
Well, dry run is the need of Uttar Pradesh with new 2 COVID cases of new strain coming, one from Meerut and other from Noida. The first case came with a 2-year-old girl returning from UK, tested positive with the new strain in Meerut. So it's getting serious. And now if you talk about the vaccine condition, the vaccine scenario in Uttar Pradesh, the storage process has already been done. And now currently the training process has begun in Uttar Pradesh with doctors being trained like how the vaccine will be given to the particular patient. 3 rooms have been made, including the observation room, in which the process by which the patient will be given the vaccine room. A third will be the rest room where the doctors and health staff will be there to treat the patients as COVID cases are not declining. So this is the need of the hour for Uttar Pradesh. On a daily basis, still more than 1,000 cases are coming in UP. So yes, vaccine is the need of the hour, but now the biggest tension for the state government and health department is the cases coming from new strain. Daily meetings are being taken place, be it by Yogi Adityanath himself is monitoring all the scenarios of this COVID-19. And for that,
okay, let me quickly go to Delhi next. Samar, stay with me. Shivani joining us live from the national capital. Shivani, Delhi, of course, one of the cities where COVID dry run could take place, and we know that a series of meetings have taken place yesterday. Series of them, and I'm talking about the emergency authorization 1, and secondly on the complete authorization by the DCGI, as UK also approved one of the vaccines that could likely be used in India, that's the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine. So what's the latest on how Delhi is preparing for the COVID vaccine distribution?
Niranjan, the preparations are being done since last so many months, we all know. And today a high-level meeting was held, which was chaired by the Union Secretary for Health, Rajesh Bhushan. And he has directed and made this decision that on 2nd of January, all the states and union territories will start with the dry runs. And this is an indication that India is now ready for the vaccine drive. Anytime from now, India will get its vaccines for shot. And how it will be administered, that is being decided. And this is what is all this dry run is all about. We know that 96,000 health workers have been trained for this vaccination drive, and the dry run will also check and it will also look for any adversities, any adverse events while the vaccine is being given to the people. And as we all know that the 30 crore people, which include healthcare workers and frontline workers, police forces, armed forces, they are identified as the first beneficiaries of COVID vaccine in India. And in this dry run, a specialized app, CoWIN, has already been made, and it will be checked how it works and how the whole administration will take place, how the very difficult places to reach will also be included. They will be a part of this dry run so that the modalities can be worked out, and if any difficult situation arises, how it will get handled. So the health department, the health ministry, in accordance with the administration of all the states and all the cities identified in the first...
I'll have to take a short break now. I'll have to take a short break now, Shivani. From across India, that's the update. From the 2nd of January, 2 days from now, is when states and cities will be getting ready. 2 cities in every state will be preparing for the vaccine end-to-end trial run, which means right from the airport to the vaccine storage, cold storage centers, to the distribution centers, and the end person who will be getting that vaccine. Now, all of it will start moving from the 2nd of January, and we're all looking forward.